go check out the indie booth. So all of the indie games. Alright guys, so I'm about to check out Super Time Force. Super excited. Let's go ahead and try it.
Time Force is an action game that's coming out for Xbox Live Arcade. It's kind of like a Contra style game, but the main thing is that you have this timeout button that lets you sort of rewind time and play with your previous playthrough ghosts. So anything that you do when you run time, you're able to build on top of a playthrough. It's kind of like a weird like single player co-op time travel action game experience thing. So over here you have different team members from Super Time Force, and they all have different abilities. Like one of them has a machine gun and a spread shot, or like a laser shot that goes through walls, like a shield that you can deflect bullets with. And the whole idea is that like each one is a little bit better at a different thing, and you're able to just like rewind time and use different team members at different times to save time and save your guys and enjoy time paradox action.
Okay, kind of mind-boggling at first. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I don't want to take up too much time though, but this is awesome. And when will this be available?
It's going to be coming out in 2013 for Xbox Live Arcade. Yeah, as soon as possible.
Haven't decided on that yet?
No. We're still very much in development.
Okay.
We're still working on the game.
Yeah.
We're adding new characters, new time periods, and yeah, adding more jokes.
Yeah, I love the cat lady in the beginning. Crazy cat lady. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright guys, so I'm here with Cam, and he's actually the founder of Contrast, which is a really awesome game. So why don't you go ahead and explain, we're playing the demo right now.
That's right.
I am on the second portion.
That's right. So we played the first portion a little bit earlier. It establishes the characters, the style, and the atmospheres, and the basic game mechanic. And what happens now is we're projecting you 2 hours into the gameplay to show you a little bit more of the meat and bones of the gameplay. Give a bit of background about the story and the character that you play. You play the role of an imaginary friend for a little girl. So we were really inspired by Pan's Labyrinth. And Ophelia, who's a little girl in that movie, is escaping her reality by inventing imaginary friends to cope with her reality. So the story in Contrast is not quite as dark as Pan's Labyrinth, but it's using the same metaphor for telling the story. So as a player, you're helping a child both cope with and resolve family issues. That's the basic background of the game.
That's a really awesome backstory.
Yeah. So we're at the second act right now, where basically the father of a child borrowed money from the mob, and in order to start a circus, he has a fair and attractions, but of course it's a complete disaster. So you're trying to fix some of the attractions in the fair to make the father's life a little bit easier.
So when are you planning on releasing this?
So we're looking at a Steam PC launch in May. We had a really good response on Greenlight, so we really wanted to cater to that community first. We're a small studio, we're 8 guys, so we're trying to do one thing right rather than many things wrong.
Yeah.
We think the game is well suited to consoles and living rooms as well, but we're going to take it one step at a time.
Awesome. I love PC Gamer right here, so that makes me very happy. So available on Steam in May. Be sure to check it out, guys. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for coming.
Yes. Alright guys, so I'm here with Michael, and he's going to explain to us a game called Drop That Beat Like an Ugly Baby.
Hey guys, I'm working with Disregard Games right now, and we're going to be showing you Drop That Beat Like an Ugly Baby. It's actually a spiritual successor to Disregard's previous game, A Reckless Disregard for Gravity. That game was a game about base jumping. You would jump off buildings, get close to them to do stunts, and then flip people off for points. We took that and said, what would happen if we threw some music into this? So for about 2.5 years, we've been working on something to analyze your music. We can figure out how stressful your music is, and then we procedurally generate an entire world for you to fly through. So the game is pretty simple. As you fly through the game, you're going to be getting close to things. When you get close to things, you do stunts. When you do stunts, you actually color the entire world. if you start hitting stuff or you stop doing stunts, the world then desaturates and you feel bad. So last Wednesday we actually launched on Steam's new program called Early Access. What happens is you're able to get your game, people are able to work with a developer and get the game while it's in development. So people have been talking to us. You can buy the game right now on Steam in the Early Access section. It's $10. We give you a couple of songs and you have 6 levels that you can currently play that completely generate the world based on the music. So if it's a simple song, it's very casual, the world is going to be very easy to play through. And if it's crazy like death metal or dubstep, it's going to be really, really hard.
Those looks.
Yes, absolutely. The whoop.
Pornography started as an April Fool's joke a couple years ago.
Really?
We said, hey, we're making a game called Drunken Robot Pornography. Ha ha ha. Nobody really laughed, but a couple of years later, we make the game. A year ago, we brought a 1-month-old version of it to PAX, and we said, let's see what people think. They liked it, so we took it to PAX Prime later that year, and then we've been working on it. And now we've got 2.5 people working on it full time. And the current version just launched on Steam Early Access on Wednesday. So what is it? I should tell you that. It's a first-person, bullet hell, boss battles, fight giant robots in an arena game. We actually also have something called the Giant Robot Construction Kit. So players can actually build their own robots and build their arenas. And all that goes into the Steam Workshop, which means you build a robot, I can play your robot.
We can share our stuff, guys.
Got it.
Sharing is caring.
So I'm Trevor. My studio is Disco Pixel. Right now we're making a rhythm game called Jungle Rumble. You bang a drum for freedom, happiness, and bananas. What you do, it's like a rhythm RTS, where you control a tribe of monkeys by drumming. And one day, you're hanging out in the jungle, and a rival tribe of monkeys shows up to steal your bananas. You have to energize your tribe, fight back, vanquish the enemy with coconuts.
So this is available on which?
It's going to be on iOS and on Android, and it's coming out in October.
Okay.
And you can go to discopixel.com, sign up for our mailing list. Not only will we email you when the game comes out, we also send out free games, Steam promo codes, App Store promo codes, a little less than once a month.
Awesome. Well, be sure to check that out, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
That's wrong.